everyone. Welcome back to part 16 of GRE Verbal Vocabulary Building on ANC's channel. My name is Archana and today I'll be taking you all to the next set of words. If you haven't seen parts 1 through 15 yet, make sure to go watch those before you watch part 16. The first word of the day is dictum. Dictum refers to a formal pronouncement from an authoritative source. A synonym for this word is proclamation, and it is derived from a Latin word which means something said. A sentence for this word is, the old dictum, might is right, is widely used. So basically, a dictum is a statement that is a formal statement from a source which is authoritative or from an authority. The next word is searchingly. Searchingly means in a searching or penetrating manner. A synonym for this word is keenly and an antonym is unperceptibly. So searchingly means you're actively looking for something. You're keenly observing your surroundings, looking for something. A sentence for this word is, I'm fired, asked the man, looking searchingly at his boss. So he's looking searchingly at his boss to figure out through the boss's expressions, like facial expressions, whether he's being serious or whether he's joking. The next word is munificent. Munificent means characterized by or displaying great generosity. A synonym for this word is generous, and an antonym is miserly. It is derived from a Latin word which means bountiful. A sentence for this word is, a former student has donated a munificent sum of money to the college. The next word is variegated. Variegated means exhibiting different colors, especially as irregular patches or streaks. A synonym for this word is multicolored, and an antonym is plain or monochrome. It is derived from a Latin word, variegat, which means made varied. A sentence for this word is, his variegated and bold observations amused everybody. The next word is sully. Sully means make dirty. A synonym for this word is soil or stain, and an antonym is clean. It is derived from a French word which means to soil. A sentence for this word is, they were outraged that anyone should sully their good name. Look at the picture. If you're working with mud, it's obvious that your hands are going to get sullied. The next word is keen. Keen means having or showing eagerness or enthusiasm that's really intense or sharp. A synonym for this word is sharp, and an antonym is indifferent. It is derived from an Old English word which means to be wise and clever. A sentence for this word is, dogs have a keen sense of smell. The next word is squalid. Squalid means extremely dirty and unpleasant, especially as a result of poverty or neglect. A synonym for this word is dirty, and an antonym is pleasant. It is derived from a Latin word which means be rough or dirty. A sentence for this word is, social services had the children removed from the house due to the squalid conditions of the house. Look at that picture. Slums generally are a good representation of what squalid is describing. The next word is forfeit. Forfeit means lose or be deprived of something as a penalty for wrongdoing. A synonym for this word is surrender, and an antonym is retain. It is derived from a Middle English word which originally denoted a crime and hence a fine. and it's also derived from Old French and Latin words. A sentence for this word is, those unable to meet their taxes were liable to forfeit their estates. If you know the game chess, there is a move, or rather an option of forfeiting your game when you feel that there's no way that you can win it and you want to just go out with dignity. You can forfeit the game. The next word is fortify. Fortify means strengthen or protect. A synonym for this word is invigorate, and an antonym is weaken. It is derived from Old French and Latin words which both mean strong. A sentence for this word is, the girl was fortified by her religious faith, meaning the girl was strengthened and protected by her religious faith. Early colonists had to fortify their settlements in order to protect them from wild animals. So that's also a good example of how you can use fortify. The next word is squelch. Squelch means forcefully silence or suppress. Make a soft suckling sound, such as that made by treading heavily through mud. So you often say that people squelch their way through mud, and that's basically what this word is. A synonym for this word is to subdue or crush, and an antonym is support. A sentence for this word is, bedraggled guests squelched across the lawn to seek shelter. The next word is solicitous. Solicitous means characterized by or showing interest or concern. A synonym for this word is concerned, and an antonym is unconcerned. It is derived from an old Latin word of the same meaning. A sentence for this word is, she was always solicitous about the welfare of her students. The next word is slew. A slew of something means a large number or quantity of something. A synonym is a lot, and an antonym is a little. It is derived from the mid-19th century Irish word called slaw. A sentence for this word is, he asked me a slew of questions. If you look at the picture, you see a slew of candy. So slew means something that's in a large number or quantity. The next word is spearhead. Spearhead means to be leader of. A synonym for this word is lead, and an antonym is follow. A sentence for this word is, he's spearheading a campaign to reduce the number of accidents at work. The way I remember this is, I imagine a spear. So the head of the spear would be the first thing that comes in contact with whatever the spear is being thrown at when the spear reaches it, right? So if you're throwing a spear at an animal, the spear head will be the first thing that pierces through the animal's skin. In the same way, a spearhead combined, like as one word, refers to a leader or to be a leader of. So that's how I remember this word. The next word is supersede. Supersede is a verb which means to take the place of a person or thing previously in authority or use. A synonym for this word is succeed and replace, and an antonym does not really exist, I guess. Or it could be like precede would be a good antonym, but technically this word doesn't have a proper antonym. It is derived from a Latin word which means to be superior to. A sentence for this word is, the older models of car have now been superseded. The next word is clamor. Clamor refers to a loud and confused noise. A synonym for this word is noisy, and an antonym is silence. It is derived from Old French and Latin words which mean to cry out. A sentence for this word is, the questions rose to a clamor. on the right, you can see people protesting against something. So that would be a very good example of the word clamor. The next word is precursor. Precursor means a person or thing that comes before another of the same kind. A synonym for this word is forerunner, and an antonym is descendant. It is derived from a Latin word which means preceded. A sentence for this word is pepsinogen is the inactive precursor of pepsin. Now, pepsinogen is basically the inactive form of an enzyme called pepsin that's found in our stomach. But it is the precursor of it because pepsinogen is what is generally found, and then that gets converted into pepsin. So that's why it's called the precursor. It's the thing that comes before pepsin. The next word is likewise. Likewise means in the same way or also. A synonym for this word is similarly, and an antonym is the opposite. It is derived from a late Middle English phrase that means likewise. A sentence for this word is, I stuck out my tongue and Frankie did likewise. So basically, he stuck out his tongue too. Frankie stuck out his tongue as well. The next word is libertine. Libertine means morally or sexually unrestrained. A synonym for this word is philanderer or playboy, and an antonym is Puritan. It is derived from a Latin word which refers to a freed man. A sentence for this word is, perhaps most or more surprisingly, Lucio, the rake and libertine, also sees the value of chastity. The next word is potentate. Potentate refers to a monarch or ruler, especially an autocratic one. A synonym for this word is ruler, and an antonym is subject. It is derived from a Latin word which means powerful. A sentence for this word is, 62-year-old Prince Charles has certainly waited long enough to become the potentate of England. The next word is exponent. Now, I'm sure we've come across this term in math from high school, but it also has this other meaning. It can refer to a person who supports an idea or theory and then tries to persuade people of its truth or benefits. A synonym for this word is advocate, and an antonym is critic. It is derived from a Latin word which means putting out. A sentence for this word is an early exponent of the teachings of Thomas Aquinas. Moving on to the first word of the day, abridge. Abridge means shorten. A piece of writing without losing the sense, usually. A synonym for this word is shorten, and an antonym is lengthen. It is derived from an old French and Latin word which both mean to cut short. A sentence for this word is, the introduction is abridged from the author's afterword to the novel. So basically, if you have a summary of a passage or something in front of you, and you have to reduce the word count from 300 to 100, then you have to ensure that you abridge this passage so that you don't lose the meaning or the sense of it even though you're shortening it. The next word is resurgent. Resurgent refers to increasing or reviving after a period of little activity, popularity, or occurrence. A synonym for this word is renascent, and it is derived from a Latin word which means rising again. A sentence for this word is resurgent nationalism. A good example of this is that in 2011, a resurgent India won the World Cup in cricket after 28 years. The next word is reprobate. Reprobate refers to someone that is unprincipled or roguish. It is derived from a Latin word which means disapproved. A sentence for this word is, reprobate behavior is not tolerated at all. The next word is incorporate. Incorporate means to take in or contain something as part of a whole. A synonym for this word is include, and an antonym is exclude. It is derived from a late Latin word which means embodied. A sentence for this word is, he has incorporated in his proposals a number of measures. The next word is inconsequential. Inconsequential refers to something that is not important or significant. A synonym for this word is inessential, and an antonym is significant. A sentence for this word is, they talked about inconsequential things. They just chattered away, they prattled, but all about inconsequential things. So, in an earlier video, I had said that in general in Latin means no, or it just negates the rest of the word. So inconsequential means of no consequence. The next word is impartial. Impartial means treating all rivals or disputants equally. A synonym for this word is unbiased, and an antonym is partial. A sentence for this word is, the minister cannot be impartial in the way that a judge would be. It is essential that our legal system follows this impartial method of ruling, right? Otherwise, it's very easy for people to get biased judgments. The next word is lavish. Lavish means sumptuously rich, elaborate, or luxurious. A synonym for this word is luxurious, and an antonym is miagre. It is derived from an old French word which means to wash. A sentence for this word is a lavish banquet. The next word is credulous. Credulous refers to having or showing great a readiness to believe things. A synonym for this word is gullible, and an antonym is suspicious. It is derived from a Latin word which means to believe. A sentence for this word is, a ceremony was staged for credulous tourists. The next word is negate. Negate means make ineffective or nullify. A synonym for this word is invalidate, and an antonym is confirm. It is derived from a Latin word which means denied. A sentence for this word is, alcohol negates the effects of the drug, which is why you're not supposed to be under the influence when you're taking a medicine or a drug. The next word is quibble. Quibble means a slight objection or criticism about a trivial matter. A synonym for this word is argument, and it is derived from an early 17th century word called quib, which means a petty objection. A sentence for this word is, they are always quibbling about the amount they are prepared to pay. The next word is qualified. Qualified is an adjective which is used to refer to something that makes something else less absolute, or something that adds reservations to something else. A synonym for this word is cautious. It is derived from a Latin word which means of what kind, of such kind. A sentence for this word is, he felt obliged to qualify her first short answer. The next word is garner. Garner means gather or collect something, especially information or approval. A synonym for this word is accumulate, and an antonym is increase. It is derived from an old French word or Latin word which both mean granary. A sentence for this word is, the police struggled to garner sufficient evidence. The next word is gambol. Gambol means to run or jump about playfully. A synonym for this word is frolic. It is derived from an Italian word which means to trip up. A sentence for this word is, the mare gamboled towards her. On the beach, people often gambol around in the water. The next word is egress. Egress means the action of going out of or leaving a place. A synonym for this word is grimace. It is derived from a French variant of an old French word which means to turn aside. He egressed out of the hall. The next word is inform. Inform means give someone facts or information. A synonym for this word is notify. It is derived from an old French or Latin word which means to shape, fashion, or describe. A sentence for this word is, he wrote to her informing her of the situation. The next word is ponderous. Ponderous means dull or laborious writing, or it could also refer to a speech that is dull or laborious. A synonym for this word is labored, and an antonym is lively. It is derived from a Latin word, ponder or pondus, which means weight. A sentence for this word is, the show is loaded down with ponderous one-liners. It's just so dull. Ugh. The next word is jocular. Jocular means fond of or characterized by joking. It's humorous, playful, it's really funny, it's jocular. An antonym for this word is serious. It is derived from a Latin word which means the same thing. A sentence for this word is, she sounded in a jocular mood. The next word is imminent. Imminent means about to happen. A synonym for this word is approaching, and an antonym is remote. It is derived from a Latin word which means overhanging or impending. A sentence for this word is, they were in imminent danger of being swept away. The next word is tenuous. Tenuous means very weak or slight. A synonym for this word is thin, and an antonym is substantial. It is derived from a Latin word which means thin. A sentence for this word is, the tenuous link between interest rates and investments is sometimes unobservable. Okay, so imagine a guy called Ted, okay? His arms are really thin, okay? So his muscles are also kind of thin. They're tenuous. He has tenuous tendons in his arm, so he's a terrible arm wrestler. Remember, tenuous tendons. The next word is preamble. Preamble refers to a preliminary or preparatory statement, or basically an introduction. A synonym for this word is preface, and an antonym is epilogue. It is derived from a Latin word which means going before. A sentence for this word is, he could tell that what she said was by way of a preamble. Dupe. Now, dupe can be both a noun and a verb. So when it's in the noun form, it refers to a person who is easily fooled or used. And as a verb, it means to fool or exploit someone. A synonym for this word is deceive, and an antonym is con man. It is derived from a late 17th century French word for a bird that supposedly had a stupid appearance. A sentence for this word is, men who were simply the dupes of their unscrupulous leaders will go nowhere. So basically, fooling someone is duping that person. The next word is somatic. Somatic refers to something that is related to the body, especially something that is distinct from the mind. A part of the word somatic is soma, and that is actually the Greek word for body. A sentence for this word is, patients completed a questionnaire about their somatic and psychological symptoms. Now, psychological relates to the mind and somatic relates to the body. The next word is artless. Artless means without guile or deception. A synonym for this word is honest, and an antonym is scheming. A sentence for this word is an artless, naive girl. The next word is resolution. Resolution means a firm decision to do or not to do something. A synonym for this word is intention. It is derived from an old word resolvere, which means to loosen or release. A sentence for this word is, she kept her resolution not to see Anne anymore. I'm sure we're all very familiar with the term New Year's resolution. It is something that we pledge to do on January 1st of each year and pledge that we will continue to follow the said resolution throughout the year until the next year. The next word is excoriate. Excoriate means to criticize someone severely. A synonym for this word is censure, and an antonym is praise. It is derived from a Latin word which means skinned. A sentence for this word is, he excoriated the government for censorship. The next word is arduous. Arduous means involving or requiring strenuous effort, or something that's really difficult and tiring. A synonym for this word is uphill, and an antonym is easy. It is derived from a Latin word which means steep or difficult. A sentence for this word is, an arduous journey was undertaken. The next word is archaic. Archaic means a characteristic of an earlier period. A synonym for this word is ancient, and an antonym is new. It is derived from French and Greek words which mean the beginning. A sentence for this word is, prisons are run on archaic methods. The next word is effrontery. Effrontery means insolent or impertinent behavior. A synonym for this word is impudence, and an antonym is respect. It is derived from a Latin word which means shameless or barefaced. A sentence for this word is, one juror had the effrontery to challenge the coroner's decision. Honestly, effrontery is basically someone who is super arrogant, even if they don't have any right to be so. The next word is effigy. Effigy means a sculpture or model of a person. A synonym for this word is statue. It is derived from a Latin word which means to fashion or to shape. A sentence for this word is, angry campaigners plan to burn an effigy of the Social Security Minister. The next word is edify. Edify means to instruct or improve someone morally or intellectually. A synonym for this word is educate, and it is derived from a Latin word which means to build. A sentence for this word is, Rachel had edified their childhood with frequent readings from Belloc. This helped them grow spiritually in the things that they said and did. The next word is levity. Levity refers to the treatment of a serious matter with humor or lack of due respect. A synonym for this word is cheerfulness, and an antonym is seriousness. It is derived from a Latin word which means light. A sentence for this word is, as an attempt to introduce a note of levity, the words were a disastrous flop. So take an example. Imagine this person called Levin, and Levin has a friend whose cat recently died. So when the friend tells Levin that, if Levin were to reply, "Cheer up, let me tell you a dead cat joke," that would make Levin a person who has too much levity. The next word is discriminating. Discriminating means having or showing refined taste or good judgment. A synonym for this word is discerning, and an antonym is indiscriminate. It is derived from a Latin word which means distinguished between. A sentence for this word is, he became a discriminating collector and patron of the arts. The next word is phony. Phony means fake. A synonym for this word is insincere, and an antonym is genuine. A sentence for this word is, he gave a phony address. So the way I remember this is, when you're talking to a person through the telephone or phone, you aren't sure if you're actually talking to the said person because it could be someone mimicking their voice. It could be a phony of the person you actually want to talk to. So that's how I remember this word. The next word is philanthropy. Philanthropy means the desire to promote the welfare of others, expressed especially by the generous donation of money to good causes. A synonym for this word is benevolence. It is derived from a Greek word which means to be man-loving. A sentence for this word is, he acquired a considerable fortune and was noted for his philanthropy. The next word is peripheral. Peripheral is used to describe something that is situated on the edge or periphery of something else. A synonym for this word is outlying, and an antonym is inner. A sentence for this word is, the peripheral areas of Europe. Look at that picture. So you have like two ovals, right? The inner oval represents the core, and the outer oval represents the periphery. The next word is retrospective. Retrospective means looking back on or dealing with past events or situations. A synonym for this word is retroactive. A sentence for this word is, the government introduced retrospective legislation to change the rules. When you are in a retrospective phase or you're looking back at certain situations or past events, you generally try to figure out what worked well, what went wrong, and what could be improved. The next word is outstrip. Outstrip means to move faster than and overtake someone else. A synonym for this word is outrun, and an antonym is behind or to fall behind. A sentence for this word is, speeding at 90 miles per hour, he outstripped the police cars for 1 hour. The next word is ascertain. Ascertain means to find something out for certain or to make sure of. A synonym for this word is discover, and an antonym is hide. It is derived from a Latin word which means settled or sure. A sentence for this word is, an attempt to ascertain the cause of the accident was made. The next word is pervasive. Pervasive means spreading widely throughout an area or group of people. A synonym for this word is prevalent, and it is derived from a Latin word which means passed through. A sentence for this word is, ageism is pervasive and entrenched in our society. Ageism refers to the discrimination based on the age of a person. So ageism is pervasive. That means it's affecting or spreading widely across an area or a group of people, and entrenched in our society. The next word is unequivocal. Unequivocal refers to something that is unambiguous or indisputable. There is no doubt of what the meaning could be. An antonym for this is equivocal. A sentence for this word is, the reporter's advice was unequivocal, meaning that it was very clear. The next word is germane. Germane refers to something that is relevant to a subject under consideration. A synonym for this word is pertinent, and an antonym is irrelevant. It is a variant of the word German, and the current sense of the word was used in Shakespeare's Hamlet. A sentence for this word is, that is not germane to our theme, which means it doesn't really fit our theme. It's not relevant for our theme. It's not germane. Thanks for watching this video. If you liked it, please make sure to subscribe so you don't miss out future videos. Thank you once again.
You can learn any subject, anywhere, any place, and on the go. Come, let us go the other way learning. Download our revolutionary app for free.